Is there such a thing as best Chiron placements to have? Ask and you shall receive. You guys have been asking me this question non-stop. And so here's what I have to say about the best Chiron signs. Honestly, there is no best Chiron sign because Chiron is the wound of the soul. And that's why I think that there is no such thing as an easy one because regardless of where they are, it is still the person's biggest wound. However, nevertheless, there are certain placements, like very, very, very few, that have a lot more support in the realm, and I'll explain why. So the first one I'll talk about is Chiron in Sagittarius. If the native has Chiron in Sag, they're working through a broken belief system. And so they're having to reclaim their truth in this lifetime through philosophy and kind of owning it. A lot of the times they come from homes that a truth was pushed onto them. So like a really strict religion, cult, or something like this, or their parents were very dogmatic. So they are pressured and initially brainwashed into really heavy programs. Nevertheless, Chiron in mythology, the Chiron archetype, is a centaur, half human, half horse, or actually half human, half animal like. And so Sagittarius is also a centaur. We know that it's half horse, half man. So it is within its family of hybrids. As Chiron is a hybrid and so is Sagittarius, they have a lot of the ancestral lineage that this species is known for in the world of mythology. And so it's kind of like at home with cousins and aunts and uncles. And so it could find its way a little bit easier. It knows the roads, it knows the idea, it just has to live it and embody it confidently. Okay. So if it was any other sign, that access to the centaur species and lineage isn't just so accessible. The person would have to do that like as an add-on course, add-on curriculum to learn faith and learn faith to heal their wounds, right? So in this aspect, I see Chiron and Sagittarius to be a little bit more supported, tweakable, natural, but it doesn't mean that it's not hurtful, it's not difficult. It is still very challenging journey. They're just kind of having to reinvent themselves in the space that they're naturally in. The second one is the placement. So if you have Chiron very near the ascendant, it doesn't matter the sign, but if your Chiron is near the ascendant, you are truly a gifted healer. And it once and if you're able to work through the pain, work through means heal and spend time on taking care of yourself. Once you're able to do that, you actually become a unparalleled healer, like God's hands, Jesus' hands, and you change the world and you change the lives of any person you cross. So it is, you have so much karma in yourself to heal others. But of course, naturally, this comes with everything you've learned to heal yourself. So this doesn't mean that it's easier, that you don't have a hard time. There is its challenges to it, where you can over identify with the wounded archetype, and you have stories and reasons for this, right? But when you're able to work through that, you become a sacred healer. Like, we need to worship you type of energy. So that is benevolent to me, and it is special, and it has a good payoff. Now, I will also say that all of the zodiacs, if you spend time healing them, you become the healer, and it is delicious medicine. Like, your Chiron is medicine that the world needed, like thirsty for. Okay. And also I'll say that in the other video that I did with the 3 worst Chirons, those Chirons healed are also some of the most potent and powerful placements for healing, of like healing other people. That's benevolent. So let me know what you guys want more countdowns of, or best and worst of, and I'll do that for you.